Back here at Abe Lemons Arena, 84-62 the final score. OCU defeats MACU. Here with Coach Bo Overton. And Coach, a great second half for your team after a tight first half. Your thoughts on the game today?
Well, I think you got to give MACU a lot of credit in that first half. I mean, I thought they really shot the ball well, executed. And then I thought at halftime we made some adjustments that helped us get to them a little closer, and really happy that our players, we're getting better and better at each game, each week, and especially those adjustments at half. And I think we did a great job with that. And then even on offense, I thought we adjusted well. They throwing a couple little different defenses at us that we had to recognize and get people in the right spots. And once we figured that out a little bit, I thought our shots started going in a little better.
Not that this is a huge surprise, given that she's probably one of the best, if not the best player in the country. But when Abby Selzer comes in the game, it's a completely different situation because you can go inside and basically get automatic points. And in the first half, kind of struggled to get it to her inside. Much better in the second half, and she finishes with her second consecutive double-double, 22 and 10 today.
Yeah, I really thought the players executed better in the second half. I thought at first, a lot of times because of the way they were guarding us, we were kind of open too early and kind of taking those shots a little too early than we normally do. But once we started figuring that out and getting the ball moved and getting the ball to the right place, then that opened up Abby. And, she's got such great hands. And I think the biggest thing she did was just getting offensive rebound putbacks. That kind of got her going, and a great game by her.
Nearly a triple-double for Brennan today. 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists for Brennan Siegler. And early on, she was the only one that was able to get a shot off. I think she took the first 7 or 8 shots of the game, but finishes with a nice line there with 3 assists away basically from a triple-double today.
Well, she can do it all, and we need, with Peyton going down, we need some more points from that spot. And I think she's figured that out. I think the last game she got the ball in the basket, and she was open today early. And a lot of that was our players, executing, getting the ball to her. And she can make shots, and she can make those plays, and we need her.
Speaking of making shots, Erica Ankney with her best offensive production this year, 19 points. She made 5 of 8 threes, getting a lot more confident from the outside, and that paid off today for her 19 points.
Again, just another player that had to step into another groove that we need, which is her making shots, making open shots, and she can play. She can handle the ball. She can get to the basket, and she in practice every day I see her make a lot of threes. So when she's open, she's got to step up there and shoot the ball.
Perhaps the biggest adjustment having to be made by Nishyla Hammonds, coming back into the starting lineup. She's got lots of starting experience in years past. Back into that role now. Not an eye-popping number, just 6 points. She had 6 rebounds and 3 assists. But, again, just make winning plays. That's what she's doing right now.
Well, how lucky are we to have somebody as good as Peyton go down and be able to insert somebody like Shyla. Shyla's a veteran. She really knows our defense, knows the adjustments in our defense. Very good communicator back there. And just on offense makes the right plays. And it's like I told her literally during the middle of the game, I said, when you're open and that ball comes back to you, you step up and shoot this ball because she can make shots. Yeah. And we're going to need her too when people aren't guarding her.
Defensively today, Alexis Shannon came in as the second leading scorer in the conference, the 4th leading scorer in the nation. She was held to 5 points on just 2 of 14 shooting today. What did you guys emphasize about Alexis Shannon coming in?
We emphasized her, and we emphasized how good a player she is. And, I sat over here, it was either last year or the year before, and saw her, I think we held her to 25 in the first half. And, we don't want that. But the thing about their team is they can really shoot it. And, even though she wasn't scoring it, I thought she made some great passes out for people to make shots. And when they're shooting like that, especially in the first half, they're hard to handle.
Yeah, they're a dangerous team because they shoot a lot of threes, and they allow you to shoot a lot of threes as well. Yeah. And you mentioned it kind of got into that trap a little bit, shooting early shots early on in the game. And that got better, but that's kind of the way they play. And they shoot a lot of threes, they allow a lot of threes.
Well, and the thing too is, they took away our inside game early, it's just we need to execute a little better and know that we got to make people guard us there first. And we got people that can make shots, and once we make them guard us in there, then we need to play outside also.
back to the normal schedule Thursday, Saturday, so a long break before a long road trip to Central Christian next Thursday.
Yeah.
What do your next few days look like?
Well, we need to rest. I mean, tomorrow's off, and we got to get back to school on Monday, and that's the first wave of conference play, and so now we've seen everybody, and now it's time to, like I told them before the game, they've kind of put themselves in a spot now to where the next game we play becomes more important. The next game after that becomes more important, not only in our conference scene but also in the national scene. And we've got to get back to work on Monday and get better at some things and keep getting better every week.
How do you deal with the pressure of being undefeated?
I don't know if there's really any, we're talking about pressure with it. I think the biggest thing is just making sure that we're playing quarter by quarter, if that makes sense. Quarter by quarter, game by game. I just found out, I think Rich told me earlier, that we're the second team to ever be 18-0, I think, or something like that. And, with all the great teams that have been here, that's a great achievement. And, and I think these players want more. And so now here we come with the second half, and it's basketball season.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. 82-64, the final score. OCU defeats MACU.